Hey everybody, welcome back. Got a new build I'm going to start. I can't pronounce the name, so I'm going to just butcher it. It's Cadillac Eldorado. It's a 58 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz. 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 I was not hooked on phonics, so it's hard for me sometimes to pronounce a stupid word. Biarritz, whatever that says. Anyway, our friend Billy Baird sent me this kit a while back. It's an IMEX kit, but it's actually a Airy kit, boxed by IMEX. And I did the box opening, as you saw, and it's a pretty cool kit. It's an odd kit. I mean, I just, a Japanese company that made a 58 Cadillac is odd to me. But anyway, let's check it out. And when I saw it was an Airy, I thought, oh, what a piece of junk. But when you get it out and look at it, actually it's really nice. It's got tons of bare metal foil, but so then the first thing I look at is all the lines that have to be foiled. And honestly, everything's really nice. There's a little bit of sanding that have to be done, some parting lines, but what model kit doesn't have those? And it's a little thin, actually. The plastic's really flexible, so I think that's just thin more than weak. But it's a nice kit. I'm going to get this all the way out of the box, off the trees, to where I can start getting some parts glued together, and we will see you in just a second. Alrighty then. So, no, this is not some sort of booby trap. This is all my parts with toothpicks onto the bottom of them. Got the body all sanded down. Put it right here. Had one little issue with the body. Whenever I cut the hood out, I got a little notch. I had to fill that notch in with putty, sand it back off, so we're all good to go there. Got the body lines, the mold lines removed until I spray primer. Then I'll see all the ones that I didn't remove. I'm about to spray primer on that in the hood. Get some paint on the get some primer on the interior. Flat black on the chassis. Got the engine sorted together so I can get the factory blue that I don't have color for that. The breather will be a gold color, as well as the valve covers, which they're right here. So I forgot to put toothpicks on the valve covers. But it seems like it's going to be, oops, I already see a place I did not sand. There's a teeny little spot right on the fender. I'll hit that for a minute. But anyway, yes, this is a pretty nice kit. It's not like Tamiya or anything like that, but I think it's pretty decent. I fit the grill and the rear bumper to see how that was going to work. I never paint anything without fitting the grills, bumpers, and all that stuff if they're incorporated in the grill. But it did on this one, and it all fit really nice. Got to do a lot of painting on the grill, however. I've been looking at some videos of these cars, and the grill portion would not be silver. It's going to be, I don't know how in the heck I'm going to do it, to be honest with you. And it's kind of almost a gold color in there too. But anyway, all is going pretty well. So I'm going to get some paint sprayed on here and get some parts primed and see what this body looks like, and we'll be right back. Alright, so my stuff is primed, and for the most part, except I forgot the steering wheel. The steering wheel is just as a ring. You have a center, chrome center that goes in it, so I have to figure out a way to hold that and paint it. But anyway, so I'm going to try and stick with the box theme. The box has this gold and this bright red, and I've looked at a lot of pictures, online pictures. Matter of fact, one this color, and it's got a super bright red interior. Well, you can see the pictures right here. It's a really bright red. It looks really cool. So I had some Model Masters Guards Red. I need to use this stuff. I've got quite a bit of it up here that I bought when Hobby Lobby was getting rid of when Model Masters was going out of business. Hobby Lobby had it for like 99 cents. I'm gonna spray the interior with this, and then the outside, I just got this in. GTO, well, it says G2 Tiger Gold, but it's GTO Tiger Gold. So it's Pontiac GTO. I think that's what it's supposed to be. G2 Tiger Gold. I thought it was GTO Tiger Gold, but anyway, it's gold. It's a metallic gold. I think it will look really nice, especially over this darker primer. Speaking of primer, after I primed the body, I was like, well, I actually did a pretty darn good job of getting all the so yeah, the parting lines are they look nice. They're gone. That's what's nice about them. So I'm going to get this stuff. I've got the interior, all this I primed gray. Chassis is flat black, letting it dry. Still some shiny places. It's still wet. Got the exhaust painted and the engine a primer coat. I've got to find the proper color for that. It's a blue color that I don't exactly know what color that is. I'm going to have to kind of mix something, but anyway, I want to get it close to that Cadillac blue. But anyway, I'm going to proceed and we will see what I come up with. Stand by. Alright, so I decided instead of the GT whatever gold, I'm going to use this tawny gold metallic. It's a little lighter, so I'd like that better. Seemed like it matched the picture a little bit better. So I'm going to mix this up and set the camera up and shoot some paint on this Cadillac. So I got some paint on some parts. The body, which you saw me painting, it was getting a little blotchy, and I want to give it a wet sanding, and I'm going to give it a second coat. But I was noticing it was a little splotchy there on the trunk. Like I said, I just want to give this a nice wet sanding. I saw a piece right there's a piece of trash right in the center there, right in that glare. Piece of trash or two, not bad, but I want to sand those parts down, the hood and that, and give it a second coat of paint. Also, I painted the seats, and I am so proud of myself. I did my first flocking job. Look at that. I think that looks pretty darn cool. So, and I like how it's not, it's darker. It's not the same color. So I used embossing powder. This is black or ebony. Embossing powder. It's like a real thin, super thin. I mean, fine granules. Now, if I don't spill this everywhere trying to do this one-handed, I took Let's see, I'll show you how I did it. Sort of took this wide brush right here, dipped it in Mod Podge, and just brushed the area that I wanted that stuff to stick to. So I brushed it, brushed it all. Didn't have, Mod Podge was all nice and even. And then I sprinkled that stuff all over it, over the trash can. And look at that. I'm like, man, please. That's awesome. Then I sprayed it. So the same paint that's on the seats is on that. But because it was black, but I think it's cool because it gives it that deeper dark red, the carpet. Oh yeah, I think that's cool. I'm proud of myself. Got the engine painted blue, and then I will detail it just so some of you guys don't freak out. Yes, the exhausts are on there, but you won't tell it. Although some of you say you can tell that you've painted the exhaust. Not mine, but they say you can tell that if you've painted the exhaust. And I painted the breather gold. Yeah. So, and the valve covers. Valve covers are also gold. And there's the little roll pan on the back that's got to be body color, as well as the firewall has to be body color too. Anyway, okay, so let me do some wet sanding and I will be right back. Alright, well, I got some wet sanding done on the hood and the body. I've got the paint mixed up here. So I'm not going to spray this on camera. You already saw me spray it one time. I don't want to spray it twice. But anyway, shoot some paint on here and let me see what it turns out to be. It's going to be nice. Okay, so I got another coat of paint on here and it looks pretty good. It's wet. I don't want to dare touch it on anything, but anyway. So it looks pretty even. I still see a little splotchiness in the back, but I'm not going to pour the paint to it to where it's got so much that it's buried the Cadillac lettering and stuff like that. But it looks good. Turned out nice. This has got a lot of bare metal foil to do. I hadn't done any in a while, but I've got 2 new sheets and I'm ready to go. And I'm so excited about my flocking. You couldn't already tell. So carpeted. Now my seats are going to have a lot more attention to this. This looks real cheesy, just spray painted red. So there's a lot of detailing that I'm going to do to the see, when I put them on the toothpicks, you just pop them right off and you're done. Done. And great enamel paint that still feels almost sticky. Anyway, that seat's not in there straight, but there is the interior, kind of, sort of. And it's going to look nice against that gold, tawny gold metallic. Tawny, T-A-W-N-Y, tawny. I don't know what factory color that was. On Mark's website, Hobby Nut Models, you can, when you order a color, generally it's got a car picture of what the car would have, you know, like a factory color of a car. I don't remember what this one is, but anyway, it's gold. It's Cadillac gold. That's what it is. And oh man, what if I hit the hood? It was so close. So yeah, I'm going to end this video. I don't want this thing to be too terribly long, so thank you guys for watching this impressive IMAX I forget how y'all tell me to say these words. I have a terrible memory. Seriously, I have a terrible memory. Like names, oh man. Anyway, ARII boxed by IMAX Cadillac, and it's a pretty neat kit. I think it's going to look nice when we're done. But go check out Hobby Nut Models, where the paint came from, where the leveling thinner came from. Go check out Mark's inventory on kits, supplies, paint, anything you need for building a model kit. Go check him out. HobbyNutModels.com. Linked in the description below. Go click on that link, take you right to it, and go see what Mark's got. Also, thank you to all you guys who are on the Facebook group. It is doing really well. so much that goes on there. I'm not even able to keep up with all of it. But you guys do a great job of communicating and showing your builds and all those things. Thank you so much for the participation on the Facebook group. And to you guys who have bought t-shirts and things like that, coffee mugs and stickers from the spring store, I truly appreciate that. And one more thanks to my Patreon members. Guys, I really appreciate your support. And to all you that have not subscribed, I ask you if you'd go down there, hit the subscription button, like this video if you haven't already, and tell me, what do you think about this IMAX Caddy? Oh, I was going to mention, someone said in the comments of my of the unboxing that it's a rather expensive kit. I didn't know that, but anyway, again, my thanks to Billy Bear for sending me this kit and being gracious enough to do so, probably knowing that it was a kit worth quite a bit of money, but I'm glad he trusted it enough to send it to me to build it. So thank you, Billy. All right, guys, I'm out of here, and when we come back, I will do a true tutorial on how to, or at least how I do bare metal foil. So you don't want to miss that. And I just touched that hood with that, barely touched it, hopefully it didn't leave a mark. And anyway, enough blabbing, guys. Thanks for watching, and we will see you all on the next one. So take care. Bye.